The other story that popped this week that is worth mentioning is the fall of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau in Canada, who finally resigned after a very long tenure as the head of the Canadian government. Look, there are natural cycles, things ebb and flow, but Justin Trudeau was a pernicious figure in Canadian politics. He was like the poster boy for any woke trend that started bubbling up in the United States. Trudeau would take it, to the snowy north, and then, amplify it eightfold, tenfold. He would want to be the maximizer of any of these trends. And I think for those of us who are observing it on the other side, he's in a way like a kind of Gavin Newsom figure, where someone that is attractive, someone that is well-spoken, someone that has kind of almost a traditional charismatic appeal. You could see Gavin Newsom in like a 30s or a 40s Hollywood movie. His kind of physique, his appearance, his hair. But they've adopted this hyper-feminized left-wing ideology as a wrapper around them. And so for me, I've always seen Justin Trudeau, it seems so disconcerting to have both of these things inhabiting a single human being. The physical appearance and then the contrast with the words coming out of his mouth, the ideologies that he was propagating. I hope, I hope rather, that we'll be able to see that better as the years go by, to see how ridiculous this is, how incongruous it is, how unsustainable it is. And perhaps the fall of Trudeau now is a sign that Canadians, who are to the left of Americans certainly, we're finally fed up with this show. Someone who looked the part, perhaps, of a statesman or a leader, but someone whose actual governing philosophy was infantile, hysterical, feminized in all of the worst ways, none of the good ways, and which ultimately led to disaster for Canada on immigration, on housing prices, on cost of living, on respect around the world. And perhaps there's some talk about this, it may be premature, but I think it's worth mentioning. It could also signal a realignment, that kind of woke, left-wing, governing philosophy has lost purchase in the West. We're seeing that in Europe, we're seeing that in North America, we're seeing that even in South America, where the South American left is starting to kind of decay away.